Good morning friends. Today we will solve JPSC a previous year paper, mains paper. This is paper 5 for previous year and paper 1 for this year. Now come to the question. Our first question is maximum strain at the level of compression steel for a doubly reinforced rectangular section having effective depth D, effective cover to compression steel as D, and neutral axis depth from compression fix as XU will be. Option A 0.0035, B 0.0035 d dash by XU, option C 0.0035 1 minus d dash by XU, option D 0.002. The correct option is 0.0035 1 minus d dash by XU. Yes. Now come to a second question. The main reinforcement in a RC slab consists of 10 mm bars at the 100 mm spacing center to center. If it is desired to replace the 10 mm bar by 12 mm bar, then the spacing of the 12 mm bar will be. We have to calculate a spacing. As we know, the spacing is given by dia of new bar by dia of given bar to the power whole square into previous spacing. And if we calculate, then we got the new spacing of 12 mm bar, that is 140. Now question number C. A steel hook of 10 mm diameter is embedded in concrete for a distance of 70 mm. If permissible stress in steel is 343 Newton per mm square and the bond stress is not to exceed 0.7 Newton per mm square, then the maximum load that can be suspended on the hook is. Options are given: 55 Newton, 1540 Newton, 26950 Newton, 74300 Newton. Now we solve like, now see, we have given 10 mm bar which is 70 mm embedded in concrete, having 343 Newton per mm square and bond stress 0.7 Newton per mm square. So for first we calculate tension force which we take. Tension force which we calculate from given permissible stress into area, which is 940 Newton. Now we will calculate bond force, which is due to bond stress. Since bond will act on the periphery, that's why we calculate the periphery area into bond stress, and from this we will got the bond force equal to 1540 Newton. So we have asked maximum permissible load that can be suspended on the hook. The maximum load that can be suspended is 1440 Newton, because if we suspend to 26,940 Newton, then it will collapse in bond. That's why the maximum stress that we provide is 1540 Newton. Correct option is B. Correct option. Now come to question number 4. A short square column with side 200 mm is subjected to a design load of 300 kN. If the grade of concrete is M20 and grade of steel is Fe415, then the area of longitudinal steel required for the section in the limit state design will be. We have to calculate the area of longitudinal steel. For this, we will use the formula. Pu equal to, which is load is given 0.45 FCK AC. Sorry, here mistake is FCK bar AC होगा plus 0.75 FY ASC. AC AG minus ASC. This calculate from this formula. Take the correction, यहाँ पे C होगा. If we calculate from this formula, we will get the area of longitudinal steel as 300 mm square. Option C. Now come to question number 5. If FCK is the characteristic strength of a concrete, then as per IS 456-2000, modulus of elasticity of concrete in Newton per mm square will be. As we know that modulus of elasticity of concrete is given by EC equal to 500 FCK root under FC के. So our correct option is B. Now come to the question number 6. In the limit state design method, the material safety factor for steel and concrete are taken as. Then for material safety factor for steel is taken at 1.15 and for concrete it is taken at 1.5. Why it is taken? Because we don't have much control on quality of concrete as we have control on quality of steel. That's why we take 8. Correct option is C. Now come to question number 7. For M30 grade concrete, the 28 days characteristic compressive strength will be. The 28 days characteristic compressive strength will be 30 Newton per centimeter square. Option question number 7. For the fillet weld cross section shown in the figure, the throat thickness. So here ABC is given a shape of fillet weld. The throat thickness will be BD. Throat thickness will be BD. Correct option is D. The effective length of fillet weld is taken as. This is formula. The effective length of fillet weld is taken as total length minus 2 into weld size. Correct option is B. 2 steel plate each 300 mm wide and 10 mm thick are connected by single bolt. If the plate are in tension and diameter of bolt hole is 20 mm, the net section area of plate. The net section area of plate is given by width given by plate. The correct option is 2800 mm square, option C. Now question number 11. For the eccentric bolted connection of bracket shown in figure, which bolt will have the maximum resultant force? We have to calculate maximum resultant force. Option A bolt A, option B bolt B, option C bolt D and option D bolt E. Maximum resultant force होगा वो होगा option A bolt AB. Now come to the question number 12. Intermediate vertical stiffeners are provided in per plate girder. Intermediate vertical stiffener provided. Option A eliminate wave buckling, eliminate the local buckling, transfer the vertical load, prevent the excessive deflection. The intermediate vertical stiffeners, the vertical stiffeners हम लोग provide करते हैं to eliminate the wave buckling, to not eliminate local buckling. First option is correct. Eliminate the wave buckling. Question number 13. In the built-up compression member, the number of battens should be such that the member is divided into not less than 3 bays. Not less than 3 bays. Correct option is B. Load on a connection is not eccentric. Load on a connection is not eccentric for which joint? Lap joint, single cover butt joint, double cover butt joint, any of the joint mentioned above. तो केवल डबल कवर बट जॉइंट के लिए इसेंट्रिक लोड नहीं होता है. ऑप्शन सी इज करेक्ट. डबल कवर बट जॉइंट. क्वेश्चन नंबर 15. इन केस ऑफ लैटरली अनरिस्ट्रेन्ड बीम्स, द कंप्रेशन फ्लेंज डिफ्लेक्ट laterally unrestrained beams. The compression flange deflects laterally, the tension flange deflects laterally, the wave deflects laterally, none of the above. The correct option is the wave deflects laterally. Option C. In a simply supported pre-stressed concrete beam subjected to uniformly distributed load on entire span, the ideal shape of cable profile will be. Here asked, एक प्री स्ट्रेस बीम है, इस पे यूडीएल डालते हैं पूरे इंटायर स्पेन पे. आइडियल शेप ऑफ केबल पॉइंट, तो आइडियल शेप ऑफ केबल प्रोफाइल जो हो जाएगा वो पैराबोलिक विथ जीरो इसेंट्रिसिटी एट एंड्स एंड मैक्सिमम इसेंट्रिसिटी एट mid span. Option D is correct. Now come to the question number 7. Point of contraflexure occurs in a structure. पॉइंट ऑफ कंट्राफ्लेक्सर उससे उस पॉइंट को बोलते हैं जहाँ पे बेंडिंग मोमेंट अपना साइन बदलता है. करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज बी, बेंडिंग मोमेंट चेंज साइन. 18. फॉर द ट्रस सोन इन फिगर विल नंबर ऑफ जीरो फोर्स मेंबर विल बी. जीरो फोर्स मेंबर वो मेंबर्स होते हैं जिनमें कोई फोर्स नहीं लगता है. हियर जीरो फोर्स मेंबर इज 1 एंड फर्स्ट 1 and 3. 1 and 3 पे कोई फोर्स नहीं लगता, तो 1 and 3. उसके बाद 2 and 5, बिकॉज 2 and 5 पे भी कोई फोर्स नहीं लग रहा है. तो टोटल हो गए 1, 2, 3 and 5. करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज डी 4. 4 जीरो फोर्स मेंबर होंगे यहाँ पे. फॉर द सिंपली सपोर्टेड बीम ऑफ स्पेन एल द शेप ऑफ sheared force diagram will be rectangle of length L if the beam is subjected to. पूछ रहा है कि किस लोड के लिए बीम जो होगा उसका shear force diagram रेक्टेंगल होगा. ऑप्शन ए पॉइंट लोड एट मिड स्पैन, ए यूडीएल ओवर द फुल स्पैन, ए क्लॉकवाइज मोमेंट एट एनी पॉइंट विद इन द स्पैन. तो shear force diagram रेक्टेंगल सिर्फ और सिर्फ मोमेंट के लिए होगा. तो करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज सी, ए क्लॉकवाइज मोमेंट एट एनी पॉइंट विद इन द स्पैन. पॉइंट लोड के लिए रेक्टेंगल, यूडीएल के लिए पैराबोलिक. दैट्स व्हाई ऑप्शन सी इज करेक्ट. फॉर द फ्रेम shown in figure below the degree of static indeterminacy is. Here frame is given. तो for frame internal static indeterminacy is r minus 3 and external static indeterminacy is 3 into c. Here c is the number of loop. So the total static indeterminacy is r minus 3 plus 3c. Here how r comes 9, we have 3 fixed. As we calculate this, we got the answer is 12. Correct option is C, 12. Degree of static indeterminacy is 12. R9 होगा क्योंकि हरे नोट पे नीचे वर्टिकल रिएक्शन, हॉरिजेंटल रिएक्शन एंड मोमेंट. तो 3 हुआ, 3 3 6 6 3 9 and we have 2 loops. That's C equal to 2. If a framed structure is statically indeterminate to the second degree, then the minimum number of plastic hinge required for complete collapse of structure will be. So plastic hinge required for complete collapse of structure is given by n plus 1, where n is degree of static indeterminacy. Correct option is 3. Option C. Now which of the following represent the increasing order of shape factor? Increasing order of shape factor. इसके लिए हमको shape factor जानना होगा. तो for this shape factor for I section is 1.12 and for rectangle section is 1.5. For solid circular section is 1.7 and diamond section is 2. So we have, this is in increasing order. The correct option is B, I section, rectangle section, solid circular section and diamond section. Now come to question number 23. A point load of 50 kilonewton acting at mid span of a simply supported beam produce the same maximum deflection in the beam as caused by a uniformly distributed load of 20 kilonewton per meter over the whole span. The span of the beam is, we have to calculate here span. Maximum deflection due to point load is PLQ by 48 EI and maximum deflection due to UDL is 5 WL square by 384 EI. According to question, both are same. We have given UDL is 20 and point load is 50. If we put in this formula and we calculate, we got the span of beam as 4 meter. Correct option is D. Now question number 24. A beam of length 10 meter carrying a UDL of 10 kN per meter over the entire length. Rest on two simple support symmetrically. In order to have maximum sagging bending moment developed in the beam least possible, the distance between the support must be option A 2.07 meter, option B 4.14 meter, option C 5.86 meter, and option D 7.93 meter. The correct option is option C 5.86 meter. Now question number 25. 3-inch parabolic arch of span 16 meter and rise 4 meter is subjected to a vertical downward concentrated load of 80 kN at quarter span. The horizontal reaction at A will be. So here 80 kN is at quarter span, and the horizontal reaction is given by option C. Influence line diagram for redundant structure can be obtained by. For a redundant structure, the ILD is obtained by Castigliano theorem. Option A is correct. Now, a simply supported beam is loaded as shown in figure below the bending moment at C. Here ABC